Hi YouTube, it's Jessie. I am 15 weeks and 2 days today. Today I'm going to try to make a really, probably will be short recap of the last 10 weeks. Last time I talked to you guys, I think I was 5 weeks pregnant. So we'll just start there, 5 weeks. Weeks like 5.5 to 6.5, or even up to 7 weeks. So um, almost 2 weeks. I had hives, and I do not know why, but I had hives all over my body. Um, like the second night I had them, my feet were swollen. Like it hurt to walk on my feet. My hands are swollen. Um, the only thing I could do was just sit in a warm bath with the Aveeno oatmeal bath, and that would alleviate it for a little while. And they just would not stay away. And I'm not one to take drugs during pregnancy, so I didn't want to take anything. So I had a 6 week appointment with my RE, and I told him I had hives, and he's like, okay. And he said not to take Benadryl, or maybe it was backwards. One of them said, my RE said not to because he was all over concerned, and then my OBYGN said, take Benadryl, it's like Tylenol, just keep it on board until they're gone. Like, don't let them come back. So, I did that like one morning, like my lips were swollen. It was the weirdest thing, but it looked like I had nice plump lips, but I was just miserable. Like, if I didn't have Benadryl on it, I was covered in hives, and you don't have to do waterboarding. Just give people hives, and it'll drive them crazy. So I kept Benadryl on for I think almost a week. I tried to kind of just wait it out, but after a week of it, I could not. I was crawling out of my skin. I couldn't do it. So I took Benadryl, and then each time I took it, like the first time, I wouldn't just take it at 4 hours when the box said to, but this first sign of like itching hands, that's usually my indication, was like itching hands. I would take some, and so like each day it would go longer and longer. So like 4.5 hours, 5, 6 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours. So I just kept that on board, and then around 6.5, 7 weeks, I didn't need it anymore. Thank goodness. So that went away, but those were miserable weeks. 5 and 6, I think. I mean, I was on the couch. I was just so sick and just horrible. Like and I came to the realization that that I was feeling sorry for myself. That in less than a year, I was already pregnant, like having to deal with this again. And I don't know. I honestly came to the realization that it's worth it. I'm gonna have a baby. Like, it's all worth it. I think I was just having this mental block, like, oh, poor me. Like, I have to go through this again. And, from Dylan, like, I didn't have anything to show for all that pain and suffering, if you want to call it that. So after that, I kind of got my head around the idea of, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. But from I would say like 5.5 to about 14 weeks, I was dog tired. Oh my god, it was like I was pulling all-nighters every single night. Like I couldn't even like cleaning the house, out of the question. I was just so extremely tired. And I wasn't like that with Dylan. I mean, granted, with Dylan at this stage in pregnancy, it was summer, and I was outside, and I was doing things. I mean, I was working out twice a week, if not more. I was going for hikes, I was going for walks, showing with the dog, I was gardening. I was all over the place. But this pregnancy, I'm lucky to get up and shower. Like, I'm so mad that I cut my hair because I have to like blow dry it. Also, it'll be like disgusting and flat. I just want to throw it up in a ponytail, but it's too short. But I think I didn't want to jinx myself, but around like 14 and a half weeks, I started to feel a little bit more energy coming back. Like I could go without having to like lay down every like hour. Like that's how I felt. I was just like, I have to lay down. I'm so freaking tired. So I think I've turned the corner, as I say. I definitely have a little bit more energy, but like yesterday, my house was badly neglected, and I tried to clean, and I can't do the whole house at one day. It is just we have a big house, and it just kind of I still get wiped out pretty easily, and I still definitely don't have energy to go like do a workout. I could probably go for like a hike for like an hour, which is not even like a strenuous hike, but a gradual incline hike. But I really haven't been doing much. I just feel like such a lazy, unmotivated bum. Ugh, it's horrible. So I'm really, really hoping that I just get my energy back and I just start feeling better. God, I was looking through my journal and I wrote like at week like 7 or even earlier that I was so sick of having to eat all the time, and that is true. Like I'm nauseous, and so to keep the nausea away, I eat. And I just feel like I was just eating and eating and eating, always needing something to eat. It was so annoying. So I've actually come to the point just recently that I can go more than 2 hours without eating something, but 2 hours is usually where I kind of like, okay, I'm gonna need to eat, but it's not like, oh my god, I need to eat right now, also I'm gonna be sick. It's just kind of like extreme hunger that kind of turns into nausea if I don't eat. Let's see. Sorry, my computer screen keeps turning off. At weeks, oh, the dreams have been crazy. Where'd you guys go? Um, sorry, I couldn't see anything. Dreams from like weeks 5 to 14. Crazy, weird ass dreams. Like people from high school, like they aren't like scary, and a lot of people say they have like pregnancy dreams where they're cheating on their husband or their husband's cheating on them. It's not that. It's just the dreams you wake up going, what the hell? Like, and it feels like those dreams from the moment I go to sleep. Like I dream about this dream like all night long. And so it's just like this whole night of just like this crazy, realistic, colored, vivid dream. And then you wake up going, okay, and so those have come to a slower pace, and they're just like normal dreams, like normal length dreams, or at least feel like it. Let's see. Boobs are definitely growing, but they aren't really sore anymore. They were sore like 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks. Um, let's see, stuffy nose has definitely started for me. That was with Dylan too. I had a stuffy nose. In the morning it's the worst. I'm just like really congested. I have to blow my nose to breathe. My skin has been okay throughout this whole pregnancy. Granted, I live in Colorado. It is extremely dry here, and I have dry, sensitive skin anyway. But my skin has been so dry. And with the hives, I was trying to use like all natural like lotions and everything, and just didn't do the trick. But I'm trying to use like all natural products, but I've found the scents are kind of funny with like the all natural stuff. So I found just what is it? It's Johnson & Johnson's baby shea butter and cocoa butter or something, and it's actually one that has the fewest ingredients. So I've just been using that, and that's been working. On Christmas Eve, I was throwing up everything that touched my lips, and that was not pregnancy induced. That was like a stomach bug. So that was horrible. We were at my in-laws, and being sick when you're not at home with your own mom, um, it sucked. It really sucked. I like couldn't even sit up and eat dinner with them. Like I tried, and I was just getting nauseous. They were eating smoked duck. They smoked, and I was just like, oh. So I just went back and yeah, lost it. So I was just throwing up all day on Christmas Eve. But Christmas Day, we were at my family's house with 8 of my nephews and sisters and brothers or whatever. And I was feeling better, and my mommy was there to comfort me, so that was nice. But it was like a 24-hour thing, and it went away. Let's see, stuffy nose. Yeah. I think that's it. The things I've been craving. Just recently, wasn't a fan before, but like oatmeal with fresh strawberries in it, so good. And then cheese and crackers that have been melted. That's my go-to snack. I know it's not the healthiest, but I think a little bit of grease just like settles your stomach just a little bit more. Things that I can't stand, but I think it's changing. Um, Sweets. Oh my gosh, if I was to eat something sweet, it just upset my stomach so bad. I had no cravings for anything sweet at all. Just pretty much carbs and salty things. Let's see. Blood pressure, I checked it this morning and it is low, so that's good. It was 113 over 72. For the last for weeks 13 and 14, I had some stretching pains. I can just feel like it's almost just like cramping feelings, like where your bikini line is. So that's probably round ligaments, which is fine. That is it. This morning my belly measured at 33 inches and my weight is 127 right now. So I've gained 3 pounds. Um, but I was still up 2 pounds from when I had Dylan, so it's fine with me. I know that I'll gain weight, and hopefully with baby it will be a little easier to lose the weight with breastfeeding. But I'm gonna let my body do what it needs to do to grow a big, healthy baby. Um, that is about it. 20-week appointment is when they're really gonna start hitting hard on all the blood tests, and I'm not sure how, because nothing can happen to me before 20 weeks. Preeclampsia, eclampsia, HELLP syndrome, nothing has been known to begin before 20 weeks. So I just need 5 more weeks of kind of stress-free, I think, and then at 20 weeks they're going to do a baseline of all my blood and everything, and they're just going to watch me, and I just hope everything's good. I mean, I'm going to do what I need to do, but I just hope I don't have to already start the 2-week appointments. So we'll see. We don't know the sex of the baby yet. We haven't made that appointment. I don't know. I have mixed feelings. I have all this stuff for a boy, and I'm ready to go for a boy, but I've always wanted a little girl, and I don't know. I guess we get what we get, and I'm going to be extremely happy with whatever. I honestly don't care. My husband doesn't either. All our friends have boys, and I know when we had Dylan, he was over the moon that he had a boy because he would have his little buddy. But he honestly does not care what we have. But he does joke. He says, um, I sort of hope it's a boy. Not that it matters. I don't care. I don't care. But if it's a boy, I know that you'll try again for a girl. Because it's been rough for me this time. And I think I had such an easy pregnancy with Dylan that I'm just kind of being a big baby about it. But it is what it is. But I know that I'm not going to have just one kid. And if everything goes well, health-wise with this pregnancy, I'll be even more apt to have another one. So I think that wraps it up for 5 through 15 weeks. I don't know how you ladies do this every single week and have good stuff to talk about, but I will definitely try to get better about it. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them and I will get back with you guys. Hope everybody has a great week and I'll talk to you later. Bye.